Hello and welcome to Gadget Guide USA. Thanks for watching my ChiTronic car armrest cargo net product review. Basically what this is a little cargo net designed to stretch across the passenger and driver seat you can store stuff in it, maybe if your kids are reaching up there, or if you have any pets in the back seat to avoid them getting in the front. The main reason I'm using actually this specific product is to avoid a dog I have in the back seat. We normally put them in a cage, but when we're driving along the beach or someplace short, I don't want to have to lock them up and go through all that. So we normally let them sit in the back seat. And, sometimes he tries to jump up in front, and we really don't enjoy that very much. So what we're going to do is we've got the trusty Mazda here, and we're going to install this cargo net, and I'm going to actually do a live install for you here. First, of course, we're going to do an unboxing. There doesn't seem to be a lot much here. The product seems pretty standard. It has a ChiTronic car armrest, cargo net, kids disturbed stopper. That's what the label's on it. It has a ChiTronic logo on it. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the bag here. And now we have this, it's just locked in this plastic bag. It came with no instructions, but it's pretty self-explanatory. What we're doing is just a video on how to install it here. So as you can see, it's basically just this stretchy cargo net. Looks to be well made. All the ends are folded over and looks like they're double sewn. So it does look like it could take up some abuse. I do like that. It's a little bit better made than I expected. Everything seems like not just regular duty, but it seems like it's made heavy duty. This elastic material is pretty thick, and these ends seem incredibly strong. So I definitely do like that. And what we're going to do is a live install here. So of course this is the top part, and you can store stuff in there. So of course the first steps are going to be easy. The first thing we're going to do is just grab these cargo hooks, pull them out to the side, and I'm going to connect them to the top of the armrest here. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the camera, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I have it zoomed in as much as possible to see kind of what's going on. But basically I showed you those hooks. I'm just going to slide them over and hook them right to the armrest there. I have the seats in their standard position for right now. I am going to have to move them around a little bit to get to the bottom hooks. The bottom hooks seem to be the hardest part. So I have a special place that I like to connect them, and it's available in every car that I know of. But maybe sometimes it might take a little bit of work or a little bit of guesswork to get those bottom hooks on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you a close-up so we can see exactly where I'm installing it. It's kind of dark in here, so it's kind of difficult to show you where I'm going to connect them. Basically what I'm doing is I'm connecting it right there, but on the exact opposite side of the seat. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this and give you a close-up. I know it's dark, bear with me here. But you can kind of see into this dark crack here, and exactly where I showed you I'm connecting it. I'm just connecting it on the opposite side. Like I said, it's really easy. I'm just going to I'm going to slide the hook down in there like that, get it to where I need it to go, and then spin it just like that, so it latches onto the plastic. It's kind of a little bit difficult to do with one hand here because I'm holding the camera. And there we go. That went together really smoothly, so I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, it's dark. So I probably should have grabbed a flashlight. But like I said, it's basically just connected to exactly that right there, hooked in there and slid on the other side. Trying my best to set it up so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, but it's difficult with the camera angles in here. And there we go, I got the second cargo hook locked in there. So I have the actual cargo net installed here. So I mean, it looks good. It looks like it's pretty solid. You could work it back and forth. I guess you could put it on the front or the back, depending on, what your preference is. But it'll probably stay there on its own. I mean, you could stuff stuff. You could put stuff in here as far as a cargo net. So it's going to be handy to keep my dog out of the front, which, like I said, is my main purpose. When we're driving along at the beach, I don't want my dog having to jump in the front seat every 5 seconds. So that is nice. You can store quite a bit in there. As you can see, you can kind of see my Pepsi in there. That's the only thing I had on hand to view. But it seems to be okay. The hardest part was, of course, getting the hooks in the bottom. But now that the hooks are in the bottom, they're actually very well held. So I don't think they're going anywhere. Here we kind of have a close-up view. Seems kind of dark here, but doing my best. As you can see, I have these hooks hooked right there. And we're done. I mean, the install was very easy. It took me less than 5 minutes. with absolutely no preparation time. It shouldn't be difficult in any type of vehicle. I mean, they're just hooks, and in a vehicle, I mean, you could probably hook them anywhere. So, I mean, the install went easy. There should be tons of places, no matter what kind of car you're hooking it up to install. So, it seems to be pretty easy. It looks good, and it looks to be very heavy duty, and I do like that. I do hope you enjoyed my product review today. Comments are always welcome at the bottom of the page. Subscriptions are always appreciated. Thank you. And if you have any specific questions, comments, or suggestions, please email me at GadgetGuideUSA@gmail.com. Thank you for your time.